You can have a discussion with God when you know his interest. Most of you just jumped and say marriage. Who told you he's interested? He may not be. Did you come to this world to marry? Is that what you came to do here? You are not following. Let me leave you at your level. You know, this thing I'm talking about is from faith to faith. But let me leave you. I think you are comfortable with your level. Let me leave. That's what you came to do. You came to marry. A woman was barren. The woman had to find an interest, something that will interest God. It's okay. You see, there's corruption in your priesthood. Can you bless this womb to give you someone that will stand before you faithfully? So she tied her need to his interest. You just wake up and say, marry. If by 37 I'm not married, I assure you, you will not be married. Why does he want to get involved? Well, oh, I'm not a pastor. Sorry, I'm not a pastor. Sorry. I just decided to be myself for a moment. Why should he be interested? That you want to get married because you came here to marry. That you want a child because you came here to give birth to children. That's what you came here to do. He's not interested. That you want dollars to begin to flow. That's what you came here to do, to make dollars. And in the pursuit of dollars, many people have overthrown their destinies. That's what you came here to do. God made a promise to Abraham. Are you there? Someone came to me to pray for him, bless him, that he was relocating to a certain place. I said, that's not how to do it. Why will God be involved in this relocation? What will he gain? Are you the first person that relocated? I don't have spare prayer to waste. It's a waste of prayer. The way we do it, you go before God in prayer until, you see, you know God is king. The fact that you are praying doesn't mean he's interested. He will only respond to you when he wants to respond to you. If he realizes that he will get glory, that means you need to learn how to wait. You are in a hurry, you will never hear God. He will show you at every strand of his dealings carries the touch of his majesty. So go before him. If you can convince him to make a promise, then there is a platform for interaction. I remember those days, because I had a good job those days, and I was a preacher. And the next thing, in order for you to have a good CV as a preacher, you must have some international. So I preached here, I preached in Canada. You know, I was in Congo, and God was. The reason why he's telling you he was in Congo is just to tell you that he has a CV he's relevant. They call him from here and there. So I had money. And we now arrange one meeting so that I can develop my CV in ministry. So when everything was in place, and then I had a dream. And we were on a queue to give our passports to the immigration officer for him to endorse our entry. And when they opened my passport, there was no visa. Then I woke up and I began to pray. And when I began to pray, God now spoke to me and said, the fact that you have money to pay your way around doesn't mean that I sent you. I'm not in that your trip. You are the one in it. What makes you think I will be interested? From that day, I never sought to travel anywhere again. And I became diligent to ensure that God would be interested in the things that I'm doing. And the way to achieve that is to know what he's doing. And then you present yourself as a candidate that he could consider to include in that agenda. That's how to pray. Because God will not do anything that he will not take glory from. It's not about you. You are not too important. Many people died yesterday. Nothing happened. The globe is still spinning. So I taught that guy how to pray. There's something God wants to do in that territory. What do you know he wants to do? He mentioned it. I said, go and tell him that you are going to be interested in engaging this matter. So keep praying that prayer until he gives you a promise. It means he has given you a commitment. On the strength of that promise, you can now come to the pastor for prayer. Because he said, believe in the Lord your God, so shall you be established. Believe also in his prophets, so shall you prosper. Don't come to the prophet without an engagement with the Lord. And if you think you can just go to the Lord and then take off like a tornado, you might discover that yes, the assignment was valid, but prosperity was in the hand of the pastor. So you went there and then you died because you did not receive prosperity from the pastor. It was hard, but that's my own way. In the morning I confront you with truth, and then if you want to follow it, at least my own responsibility has been accomplished. That's the first platform. The second platform is the fact platform. There are things that God has already paid for, and their realities litter the realm of Christ. He was wounded for transgression. That reality is there because the fact of his wounds is a spiritual fact. It cannot be reversed. So what the wounds produce, they are still available. Are you with me? So it will take faith for you to connect with that reality. He was bruised for iniquity. The chastisement of our peace was upon him. So in this level of dealing with spiritual facts, you study to find out the things that are available on the account of the appeasements that were made in God's justice system. This is where ignorance becomes an object of destruction for a believer, because you can suffer in areas that payments have already been made, and no matter how you like a commodity, you don't pay for it twice. Please help me tell your neighbor, the Lord may not be interested. Well, most of you come to church with a sense of entitlement. It's his responsibility to mention that I'm married. I came to tell you, he is not even interested. You are by yourself. You're on your own. That thing you are doing is you're on your own. Learn how to pray. Learn how to deal with a spirit being. That a spirit being now, you feel he's owing you. You have not been taught protocol. In a king's palace, there's a way that you order yourself. In fact, when you are leaving, he has finished with you. You don't turn your back on him. You will be going like this. Oh, there are courtesies that you need to be acquainted with. You need to see me praying. You will know I have no other hope, and that's why I will not live there. It was this morning that I slept. This morning. No other hope. I'm coming to talk to people. Some of them are PhD holders, medical doctors, specialists in their areas, from diverse places, diverse troubles. How can I know what to preach? They may not be interested. So you deal with him based on his own promise. You can also deal with him based on his facts, on spiritual facts. So that's what is captured in the book of Isaiah chapter 53, spiritual facts.